Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to continue with our learning journey, sales and distribution, configure delivery process, exercise 11, creating sales order and outbound delivery. So I think compared to the previous exercises, there's no much change. We probably just create a sales order and then it outbound delivery, and then go out to the details we got from the sales order item, and probably also the outbound delivery. So this is more or less like a review session for us to consolidate what we have learned so far in the learning journey, all the customizing that we have done. So for that purpose, I have already prepared a list of all the business objects we might have gone through the exercises. Is that determination, for example, the shipping point is probably based on shipping condition, I guess. Sorry for this. Like the shipping condition, like all the keys element that are going to determine the business object. Like shipping point is determined by shipping condition, loading group, and plant. A road is probably a shipping condition, transportation group. A picking location for an outbound delivery should be shipping point, plant, and sort location, and so many more. Like shipping condition, they probably coming directly from the business master data, and here's the transaction for it, and all for the above. We have the customizing T code, its description, and the location where we will probably see this business object, and also some technical field that we might come across one day when we want to deliver it to the developer. Like, hey, I want this field in this particular report, and to be able to filter something, they need our input based on that. And I think it's always helpful even for debugging. And also it's always interesting to know all the data, all the database inside S/4HANA, or the table Mara, Mark, for bug, for pub, KNVV, etc. So I think we're going up to date to complete this exercise and fill up all the missing fields, probably also for the technical ones, and the location for the business object, or even more business object that we might come, for example. And I think this is good basic for us to get through all like a cheat sheet for us when getting through the projects. For example, in later on, I have a requirement from the customer project that, hey, I want the shipping point to be determined like this, and they have a particular requirement, and then I check in this table. Okay, I see. Shipping point is determined by shipping condition, loading group, and plant. And then where do I find the shipping condition? I just copy it and find it again in the Excel, and I find, oh, shipping condition, it is defined here with this T code, and it is determined in the business partner master data, for example. So yes, it could be really helpful for us as a consultant, working and knowing, like I assume that we don't know everything, we don't learn everything by heart. So it's sometimes good for us in project that we have something to resort to in projects to look it up to be quickly. I mean, even we look in the SRPO from SAP, and sometimes for me it's a mess because I don't get familiar with the structure from it. The shipping point, there are different shipping point customizing T codes spreading out from the enterprise structure to sales and distribution to logistic execution. So yeah, it's just kind of confusing at first, but then I think the more time we get used to it, the better we are as a consultant. I'm not sure in the future anything could be changed from the structure, but I think, to be honest, we have still 5, 10, at least 20 years to master it. So we'll take our time. So, and for anyone who is new, my name is Aing, a junior SAP consultant. I'm learning myself different logistic modules inside SAP S/4HANA Private Cloud, and want to share with you guys my learning journeys. Hope that you might find something helpful for your projects or day-to-day operations. So, without further saying, let's handle it. So we have a business example that we received a purchase order from a customer for material which is in stock for our warehouse. And for this, we need to create a sales order and how to create an about delivery for this order. So maybe a quick tip for this. Normally, you don't enter a sales order manually. Sometimes there should be a third-party system where the customer send us their purchase order, or in outside our sales order there should be some third-party exchange with our S/4HANA. And then once customer puts the sales order, it will be sent automatically, and we got the sales order automatically created. The outbound delivery, it can be either be delivered by a job, like scheduled in the night or evening, where all the sales order are available and they can create it. So let's continue with our exercise. So this order type is ZA15. This is the sales area that we got. The customer reference, requested delivery date, and of course the material. Right, then let's get into it. Right, I need to open it again. The system, and go to VA01. Order type is ZA15. Sales area is like this. Click on enter. The sold to party is CA. Customer reference 1551. Requested delivery date is in a week. So today is Sunday, 15th of February. I will put it on 23rd of February. So I think it should be enough. Just click enter. The material, I think it should be the P610. Quantity is 10 pieces. Click enter. So everything should be correct then. Now we will save the sales order. Okay, it's lagging. But this now, we got it now. It's the fetched order 429. We note down the sales order number. So what do we need here? We need a requested delivery date. So let's click on sales document and display. So we have a requested delivery date. What is this? So it's a week from today. Material availability date. Interesting. And we'll go into the sales item. I think it should be in the shipping somehow of the document item. Even I think it should be in the about delivery document. We say something like that, but we will see. Schedule line and shipping. Yes, the material available date is 18th of February, which means that Today is 15, so on 18, which means next Wednesday we have the material available. They will then finish the transportation planning date. The loading is on the 19th, and they issue it on Friday, and then it will be at the customer on 23rd of February. Yeah, I don't know why, but it takes quite long to deliver it to the customer. They need 2 days for the material to be available, load it for 1 day, and ship it on Friday. I don't think that. Yeah, I think they ship it on Friday, but it arrived at customer 3 days later. So Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, and even next Monday they receive it. But never mind. We have the information that we got. The shipping point, interesting. Shipping point, as you can see, if I double click on this in the shipping on the item level, we have Z015 is our shipping point. Coming back, maybe come back to compare to our Excel sheet. The shipping point Z015. Why? Where do we find this? We find this in the sales order item. And do you even wonder how this shipping point is determined? We don't, I think, except for the requested delivery date, the material availability date, shipping point route, sales order number, those are the things which is populated automatically by the system. So we will now have a look into how this Z015 is determined. Shipping point. Yes, this is a sales order item. And where do we find the the determination of the shipping point? We can have a look here. Coming back to the system, the shipping point, and I will open up a new window. I have just copied the transaction that we have from the Excel sheet. Okay, it's loading a little bit. And here you can see this is the shipping point determination, and we got our proposed shipping point of Z015. I will select it by content, proposed shipping point, plan proposed shipping point, yes. It is equal to Z015 and select. As you can see now, I have a shipping condition of 65, a loading group of 003, and plan 1010. This is what exactly the proposed shipping point from our sales order item. And where do you find the other three? Shipping condition, loading group, and plan. I mean, the plan is obvious. I think it goes from the material. It is available from this plant, and we also ship it from this plant. But we can go one by one. First, shipping condition. Back to the Excel sheet where we find this shipping condition. Let's find it. The shipping condition, we have it in a defined sales order item. And where do we find the determination of the shipping condition? It is inside the business partner master data. So come back to the sales order. I will copy the ship to party and go to the transaction PP and copy the business partner number here. Click on start, double click on this. So there will be different roles exist for the business partner. What I interested into is the customer centrally FISD, where I can normally you use entry in the general data tab, but for the shipping condition it will be saved in the sales and distribution tab. You will click on this Okay, it's loading again a bit slow. And yes, you can see here in the sales RDR 1010, we have this customer, the order, sale office, sales group, and in the shipping, you can see the shipping condition 65 is maintained. So I think we finished the first one. Shipping point, where do we find the loading group? Come back to the Excel sheet and find the loading group. It comes from the material master data transaction MM03. We will have a look into it. So MM03, material is P600 115. Click on enter. I think I will search for some sales data. Plan is 1010. Sales office also 1010. Distribution channel is 10. There you go. You have now more information regarding that. The delivering plan, this is the plan that we got, always 1010. And in the sales organization tool, we have this one, and in the sales general plan, we have a loading group 003, which is manual. And maybe who is interested into the technical field of this loading group, we can click on F1 to go to the hub, go to this technical information, and there you go. Table name is Mark, field name is Laden Group, I think, LADGL, loading group. So yes, which is already maintained in my Excel sheet. So with that, we have finished, or at least know how this ZO15 is determined. It is based on the shipping condition, which is coming from the business partner master data, the loading group, which is coming from the material master data, and also the plan, also the material master data. And based on this this combination of the three entries, giving by the customer and the material, we got then the proposed shipping point proposed by the system. Interesting. So I hope that you might find something useful here already. A lot of things, a lot of new things here, even for me. Like even we know it from the last exercise, but we now have a consolidated view. So we strengthen our knowledge and know exactly when a customer asks for something, we know where it's coming from and how we configure it in the system. What else do I want to talk here? Yes, about the technical stuff, about this field that you are interested into. So later on in the project, if I now want to check this field in the table is originally coming from, I will go to the transaction S in sorry, it's a bit too quick. SE16N, click on enter. So this is like a table of every database data tables that we got inside the database of S4HANA. And the table we now got is mark. It's plan data for material. Now I'm going to search for the material that we have used. P610, plan is 1010, and when I will execute it and see what we can have here. Double click on this line. We have find one material for this one, the client, the material, the plan, maintenance status, and what we want to find. I want to find the loading group. I want to search for it. Loading group. So you can see here the technical field name is LAD group, Laden group, I think. And 003 is exactly what we have found inside the MM03, the material master data. So that should be it for the first task. Sorry that I go a little bit too far from what we actually needed, but yes, even only this shipping point determination, but we have gone pretty deep inside the system, and I think it's really helpful in the projects. I mean, like, no one will just ask you in the project like, hey, what is the shipping point of this sales order? They want to know where it's coming from, how it's determined, and where is a combination of the determination, and where is each of the individual key element, where are they coming from, and how we configure it. And later on, if they have a requirement, how we can translate the requirement to the developer who knows all the tables, who know how he can query something by on SQL, get the report done, and do some specific requirements, business requirement for us. All right, moving on to the road. Sorry that I think we might took it longer than it needed, but I think you have a pretty clear view and deep knowledge viewed inside this configure delivery process. Rather than just doing the exercise, it's not worth it. Just doing, and I mean, I can give you all this, but it's not happening. But yes, let's continue. The road. We have the road, which is this value. For normal orders, if I do this and I move on, I don't think it have you anything, because if I just do it and document it for you, you will just know all the entries that I have given here, and all the information that is populated. We document it for the exercise purposes, but you will bring anything further into the projects if you later on want to know something. All right, what about the road? Let's do it quicker this time. The road is there is an T code OVTC, which is defined road, but the determination of the road is based on shipping condition, transportation group, and this is coming from this one. Let's have a look. So I copy the transaction. Sorry, we'll be loading. We'll take a little bit to load it. And yes, we are in here in the transaction. What we need now, we need first to select the departure location and destination location. So we go from Hamburg to Frankfurt, I think this time, right? Yes, based on also Hamburg is our plan, and the customer, I think, is based on Frankfurt. That's why we got this road. Yes, let's check into this transaction positioned. Shipping point is Z015, and the customer is CA15. They will determine a ready road for me from Hamburg to Frankfurt. I will select this and click on road determination with the grid group. What do we have here? We have shipping condition, transportation group, and a proposed route. So what do we got proposed? We got proposed the route we got is R25. And how it is being determined is based on shipping condition. We have 65. And what is the transportation group? And again, coming to the Excel sheet, transportation group is coming from the material master data MM03 from table Mara. So coming back again, I will go to MM03. This is the material, and in the general plan is 1010, sales 1010, distribution 1010. As you can see, this is our transportation group on pallet. Yes. And we come back to this one. Yes, transportation group is 001 on pallet, and we have the route proposed as the system is showing us, and the sales order number 429. So first part is complete, pretty slow, but a lot of insight into it. Second one, we will now create an outbound delivery and note down the stock location, warehouse number, and delivery number. All right, let's get into it. Coming back to the sales order, we'll go back once and click on sales document, delivered. No schedule line due for delivery up to the selected date. All right, coming back. The selection date is automatically determined by today, but I think we have the material available date on 18, so we'll click on 18. If you remember the material availability date earlier, so click enter. Now we have we can actually create an sales an outbound delivery order for this, and I will just click on save. Click on display. This is our outbound delivery number. What is the store location? So to search for the store location, I will go into the details of the picking. So we have our plan, which is 1010. The sort location is 101C. And do anyone wondering where this start location is being populated? It is our picking location 101C. And to quickly check that, we go quickly to here, picking location, click enter. So it's determined by shipping point, plan, and storage condition. And this is a transaction we need to look into. Go back one /and and copy the transaction code, and we are here. Start location, we will search for the start location, which is 101C. Click on select. So we have a shipping point is 1010. No, I think our shipping point is Z015. Plan is 1010. Start condition, I don't know. But yes, you can see here. Start condition is 70, which is for our end user. But okay, this three combination is shipping our storage location for the picking. Shipping point we already discussed is coming from shipping condition, loading group, and plant. The plant is already existing. The start condition, this is coming from I forgot it. It's good to have the cheat sheet. Storage conditioned. All right. Don't we know where we can find it? The stored condition. Should it come from the material master data? I'm not sure. Yes, it's coming from the material, as you can see here. It's coming from material master data. This is in delivery item. And what table is this? Let's have a look into the material. We have stored conditioned. I don't find it here. Maybe into the sales, delivering plan, material group. What about the stored conditioned? I never heard of it. Okay. So as you can see here, the stored condition is saved in the plan data. Yes. Stored condition, click on HAP, technical information, Mara and Rauber. Okay. Let's maintain it in the sheet. Mara, Rauber. Yes. Sorted conditioned. Alright. So with that in mind, we have our sort location determined. And the warehouse number. Warehouse number. Interesting. Never seen it before. Coming back to the outbound delivery. Do we have a warehouse number here? I don't see any. Processing, loading, and shipment. Yes, I don't see any warehouse number. You can see here even in the picking, I don't see any warehouse number here populated for this one. So not sure yet. So I just give it a blank, believe for now. Let's check the solution. Alright, then to be honest, I don't see the stored warehouse number for this outbound delivery. I can see the picking stored location, but I don't see warehouse number being assigned to this outbound delivery number. Maybe let's just have a look into the leaps table. I think this is a table for the item delivery. You can see here, we will go to the transaction as indexed end and the leaps table of the delivery item. And I will click on enter the field change and I will enter my delivery number. Let's see if we can find any warehouse number assigned to this one. This is our delivery number. Click enter and we execute it. Double click on this line. Let's see what we have. We have delivery, item category, created by, time, created on, the material, loading group, plan, sort location. Interesting, there are a lot of information inside a table inside S4HANA that we can search for directly. The reference document number, value unconverted, VG bill. So this is probably the sales order number, which the outbound delivery is created from. What else do we have? Loading group, transportation group, picking indicator, movement type 601, good issue with reference to the sales order, material type, business area, sales outfit, distribution channel division. Yes, I don't have any warehouse number here. Let's search for picking location. Startlet location. No, we don't have it. Yes, start location, we have 101C, but we don't find any warehouse number. Yes, this is blank. So warehouse number is blank, empty. So with that, we finish our exercise number 11, even though it's pretty straightforward and simple, but I make it a little bit more details for you. Hope that you might find a lot of things that are interested. So yeah, I forgot to maintain this location, but yeah, I think you can check it back in the video and can feel it yourself. For this cheat code, I will search it like logistic cheat sheet. And probably I will save into my OneDrive, and yes, I will just use a public one and upload it into our SharePoint. What happened now is I can't manage access. So anyone who can reveal it, is this a public one? I think everyone can see it, yes. Anyone who got the link can see it. Okay, it's my bad. Anything with SAP account, I can't use it for you to log in. Maybe let me post it somewhere else. Yes, I will take my time and then maintain this, copy this Excel sheet to my private email address, and then upload it to my own OneDrive or something, and then I will share the link with you guys in the description of the video if someone is interested. So again, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment down below. I will take my time to look into it and help you guys if I could. Yeah, so thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one. Bye.